Okay, okay, guys, this video is going to be kind of long, and hopefully it ends up decently coherent, but I have a lot to talk about. It's a mail vlog, so yeah, and I'm going to get out some like boring housekeeping stuff before I get into the actual mail vlog and the cute part. I just love the mail. I feel so weird. The mail is so good. Anyway, and I haven't opened the mail in a long time. I just forgot how much I love it. So I'm a little distracted, so if I feel a little out of it, it's just because I just am a little out of it, because you guys, you make me tear up, always. So life got busy for a second, so, you know how, are you guys perfectionists? Are you perfectionisty? Because I am, and I feel like you know that. So I don't like to do anything half-ass. And I definitely don't like to do the mail half-ass, because I don't know, you spent time to like sit down and write something. Some of you pour out your stories and souls, and I don't want to like half read the letter and like half respond. I want to like really be able to sit down and make a video about it. So we stopped doing the mail for a while because there's just so much going on, and I didn't want to I just didn't want to open the mail and read it and forget about it and accidentally throw it away and then like just not talk. I didn't want to mess it up. I wanted to like really sit down and do it. So that's why we haven't done the mail in a while. But I miss doing the mail. I love doing the mail. I just renewed the P.O. box for the rest of the time that we have the lease in this apartment, and I haven't posted a fun video on my main channel in a long time, and I really want to do like a tipsy mail review on the main channel. So starting from this day, October 14th, I encourage you, if you'd like to send packages to large or envelopes. It's hard. I encourage you to send either a larger envelope or a package to the P.O. box with something you think would be hilarious for me and Grace to try, to do, to experience for the first time on camera, slightly inebriated. You can send us like a crazy food you want us to try, a weird prank you want us to do, a strange game you want us to play. If you just want to send us a bow tie that you know I would love, and if I opened it up and I saw it, I would like scream because I'd be so excited and that would be funny. Yeah, and so starting from October 14th, anything that we get that doesn't look like a letter, so that doesn't look like this, just like a regular letter, we're going to save. Anything that looks like it might have something fun in it, we're going to save and we're going to open up. And that's because I want to keep reading the letters, like the straight up, I spent a zillion years writing a long letters. I want to still read those, like, as they come, but I want to review the mail for the tipsy mail review video for the first time. Does that make any sense? Like, I want the mail that we're going to review in the tipsy mail vlog, which is going to be on the main channel, I want it to be the first time we're opening it. But I still want to keep reading, like, the regular letters. So if you want to be, like, shouted out on the main channel or have us read or see something on the main channel, send, like, okay, how about this? This is easy. Send, like, a package, because I'll just immediately save packages for that video. Or, like, larger envelopes. I'll save larger envelopes for that video. Or if you just want to write a letter, because you think it would be hilarious or interesting, just make sure you write on the letter, like, save this for main channel video, or save this for tipsy mail vlog. Make sure you, because if it just looks like a regular letter, without any, like, warning or wait or open on camera, then I'm going to probably open it there, and it's not going to go in the tipsy mail vlog. But anyway, yeah. Does that make any sense? Let me know if you have any questions. But you should totally send stuff, because we haven't done something funny and giggly and goofy in a long time. It's been very, like, serious and discussion-y, which is great, but I also like to have fun, okay. So now I'm going to get into reviewing the letters. I was just going to open up 3 letters. I opened up all the ones that are just addressed to me, not me and Grace, because we have a lot. We have, like, a whole box. So I was going to pick 3 letters just for me, but then I couldn't stop, so I ended up opening 5, because this is a true statement. Reading the P.O. Box mail is the only thing in the world that literally makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Like, it affects me so much. So I couldn't stop at 3, I just wanted to keep going. Things like in life make me feel excited and happy and like just all like ooh inside, but like reading the P.O. Box mail literally makes me feel warm and like actually fuzzy inside, like literally fuzzy. And because it's the weirdest feeling that I don't feel any other time, and I'm like, oh, maybe this is what people mean when they say warm and fuzzy. I literally feel like super self-conscious and like really humbled because people like sat down and like opened up to me or like spilled lots of gratitude unto me, or told me amazing stories about themselves, and it just makes me feel like so thankful and happy, and it makes me feel so fucking special. So special. But like almost so special that I feel self-conscious where it's like, oh, like wow, in a good way though. I'm not trying to tell you guys to like tone it back or anything. That's not what I'm saying. But yeah, it's just, the mail is just the weirdest feeling because you guys write so much and you're so talented and you're so neat and you make me feel so just honored. Anyway, so I'm going to review 5 letters right now. And then later, Grace and I are going to review more mail tonight. Okay, so each of your letters is so fantastic, and I feel like I get a sense of you and everyone. So first, I got a letter from Julia. This was a typed letter, and I think it was great. I'm really happy that Julia shared her story with me. She basically said that her videos mean a lot to me. My videos mean a lot to her. Because she's bisexual, but she's in a heterosexual relationship, but watching my videos made her feel like she could come out to her husband or fiance. Married. Yep, her husband. And that's awesome. There are so many YouTubers, you guys, who are bi or pan or in the middle of the spectrum and in heterosexual relationships. I was one for a long time. My ex of 4 years was a man. And I had to come out to him, and it was the scariest thing. Oh, she talks about coming out to her husband and how scary it was. Coming out while you're in a heterosexual relationship, coming out it's not straight to that person is terrifying. We'd been dating for 2 years, so we were like in it. Oh, it's just so scary. Your heart beats so hard. And one day I want to get all the YouTubers that I know that are bi and in heterosexual relationships and have like a super conversation about it because it's just the craziest thing ever. It's so unique. It's the scariest, coolest. If it goes well, coolest. If it goes poorly, it's not cool. It's sad. Yeah. But it's really their loss. But anyway, she says she came out to her husband, and ever since it's like opened like the floodgates of like honesty. Like they can tell each other anything. They don't have to hide anything. They can tell each other anything now, and I think that's amazing, and I'm really happy you shared that with me. So that's what really resonated to me from your letter. Now I'm going to read Chris's letter. Chris's letter is great. Chris works at the Marriott, so he sent me his letter on a Marriott letter and then his business card, which I think is cool because it says something about my demographic. I love how diverse my demographic is. Some of you guys are writing from like late middle school, early high school, and then there's Chris, who's like what are you? Like a director of sales at the Marriott. Like that's a big deal, and I just think that's cool. Chris was really affected by my depression video, and that's awesome. Oh, and Julia said the same thing, and a lot of these videos talk about the depression video, which is great because that one took me. It was just awesome having so much validation from that video. And I just like what he has to say. He says something that's cool. He says, on days that you can't love yourself, just know that there's a lot of other people who love you. And like, I don't know why, but why I liked that so much. One, because I believe him. So that's neat. Yeah, and like that is a good thing to remember. And he's not saying like on days that you don't love yourself, stop being so ridiculous and love yourself. He's not being like he's saying like there might be days you don't love yourself. It happens and it's so shitty. But if it makes you feel any better, just know that a lot of other people do love you. And that does make me feel better, and it reminds me and be like, hey, if all these other people love me, maybe I'm not so bad. I liked that a lot, so thank you, Chris. And then he gave me a dinosaur what are those called? Squiggly band bracelets? I don't know what they're called, but I like it. It's cute. Okay, and then I got a letter from Rosie. Now, Rosie, when I read your letter, the first thing I thought was, are you from Poland? Because I had 2 Polish exchange students when I was little, and they had, like, exactly your handwriting. And you're from the Czech Republic, so, you know, like, in the same-ish area of the world. And I was always really jealous of my foreign exchange students' handwriting because I thought it was beautiful. You have fantastic handwriting. Also, you put a lot of cat stickers on your letter, which I really like. Yeah, you wrote a lot of really wonderfully nice things about my depression video too, and you talked a lot about your story, and it's really intense, and thank you so much for sharing, and it makes me feel really good that, like, opening up, like, it isn't done in vain. Like, it actually affects people. Like, that, I think that's really fantastic. And then you go on to this, like, beautiful, like, if your letter was a movie, like, the last paragraph would be, like, where the protagonist gets up and does their, like, amazing soliloquy that's like, and this is what I've learned, and you're amazing, and it's really nice. You're like, you really are important, and you do matter, and it's just, it sounds like a little mini speech the protagonist would say at the end of like an inspiring movie, and it was just really cute and sweet, and I liked it. Yeah, it meant a lot to me, and I really liked the way that you did you decorated your letter. So yeah, thank you, Rosie. And then I got a letter from B. I really like B's letter because, so I got some people who are bisexual, and I don't know how Rosie or Chris identify. Does Rosie say? She might say. But B is trans and another person is asexual, so bi, trans, asexual, like, I love the diversity, and I think that's great. So, B wrote a poem, and it was really, like, beautiful and fantastic, and basically said that one of my coming out videos was pretty impactful to them, and that meant a lot. And I love poetry, and I love reading your guys' poetry, so that was fantastic. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And I like the way B starts off. They say, in your videos, you say that people shouldn't idolize YouTubers. And no, they shouldn't. But they should let those YouTubers know how they've impacted the world, or at least just one person. And I like that because it's true, because, I don't know, I like anyone who's self-aware enough to be like, I'm not going to idolize you, and I know that we shouldn't idolize people, but you did, like, something you said did mean a lot to me, and I want you to know that. I want to like, give props to you, and I like that, because that's cool, because it does make me feel awesome when you guys give me props. But I love when I know for sure that you're doing it in a really, like, I don't know, healthy, cool way. I like our dynamic. I feel like, we strive to have a really healthy dynamic, and I think that's awesome. And I really appreciate your compliments. You guys you mean so much to me. Meow, 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 meow. And then, the final letter I got was from Cassie, and Cassie is really cool. I really like Cassie's story. Oh my gosh. Cassie, Cassie's letter almost made me cry, because Cassie identifies, asexual and heteroromantic. So she's asexual. I wanted to make sure that you were asexual and not aromantic, because I couldn't quite remember. I just didn't want to get it wrong. Cassie almost made me cry, because it was just like, I don't know, I feel like a long time ago, my YouTube channel has just evolved so much. It was like from like comedy videos to like LGB videos, and then it actually became about LGBTQIA plus videos. Like, for the longest time I was talking about queer things in my story, and those are really important. And when I say queer, I mean like sexual orientation kind of queer. Like I said, LGB, lesbian, gay, and bi things. And I really wasn't, like, there was like a general, like, and trans people are cool too. And asexuality. But now, like, I feel like I'm actually starting to talk about those issues and identities, and actually some of them feel really strongly connected to personally, which is new and, cool. Sort of scary and confusing. And then, and I've been bringing voices from those communities to, like, I just love, and when I say I talk about them, I usually mean I bring, I use my platform to pull someone from those communities to, like, talk about them. And it just makes me feel so proud. Like, I feel so proud that somebody on the asexual spectrum likes the work I do about LGBTQIA things because I don't just want to be thinking and speaking for the LGBT people. I really want to use the audience, like the power I have, the reach that I have to actually be talking about a lot of misunderstood and underrepresented and misrepresented identities. Because so many people have the wrong idea. And the reason I'm getting angry is I literally watched a video yesterday that made me kind of, I feel like there is so much misunderstanding of trans issues and so much misunderstanding and just lack of understanding of anything asexual and aromantic. So thank you so much, Cassie, for just being you. And you talk about like your platonic relationships and QPRs are a thing I've just learned about. I can make a video about QPRs. In fact, I'm gonna turn this off right now and I'm gonna make a video about QPRs. Thank you guys so much for your mail.